Hi friends, I hope you're all doing well. I'm here at my office for the first time in about a month, and I'm here by myself obviously, which is kind of weird, but I've been asked by a few people to do some videos on how we can do our best to stay positive in this temporary time of a lot of change, a lot of uncertainty, which is causing a lot of stress and anxiety. And that's my specialty. I work with a lot of people in coaching them and helping with lowering stress. So here I am, and I wanted to first talk about being mindful. I think that's an important topic right now. I know the social media is saturated with mindfulness and self-care right now, but I want to go beyond the getting the nails done or not being able to get the nails done or the hair colored and that sort of self-care to really looking within and maybe starting some new practices and habits that can help your overall well-being, not only now, but when things return to the new norm or whatever they're going to return to, whenever they're going to return. So mindfulness is a huge topic, but I want to keep this short. So I just want to talk about what it is and what you can do right now, today, or start tomorrow, to start benefiting you and really checking in with yourself and knowing what you need. There are two extremes right now. There's the people who believe we should be doing all the things that we never have time for, completely reorganizing our home, or writing that novel that we always wanted to write. Then there's the other side that feels like we should just be watching Netflix and binging Netflix or reading a book or napping. I think we should be doing a little bit of both. I think there should be some balance between those two things. And there's some days where we'll be very productive, and there's some days where we'll be wanting to rest and restore, or we can do a little bit of both each day. I think it's important to check in with yourself several times a day to see what you're feeling, because pushing productivity is never good. You can't force creativity, and I think trying to, rest all the time and watch Netflix or movies can lead to depression and feeling unmotivated. So I think we need to do a little bit of both. I think the mindfulness piece is a good place to start in learning how to check in with yourself. So I just want to give you the definition of mindfulness to start. It's defined as the quality or state of being conscious or aware of something. Simply put, being present in your body, being present in your mind, not out there thinking about all the to-dos, all the things you can be doing or should be doing, or numbing yourself with social media or whatever. It's really going within and asking yourself, what do I feel? What do I need right now? So there's many ways to practice mindfulness. And I say practice because mindfulness techniques take practice. It's not something that most people can just start doing in one day and reap the benefits. It does take practice and patience. So the most well-known technique that I work with people a lot around is meditation. I never thought I would be a person who meditates with my mind the way it works, constantly going and thinking about future and all that sort of thing. But I learned the hard way when I burnt my adrenals out severely about 6 years ago and was bedridden for about a year and was forced to find ways to relax my body. So meditation was a huge piece for me in my healing. And I started out thinking, my gosh, I can't just sit and be quiet. Like that's almost more anxiety producing for me than anything. But someone recommended guided meditations, and there's a million of them on YouTube. You can search for them. Highly recommend starting with a guided meditation if you've never meditated before. You can pick the amount of time, you can pick the person, male, female voice, you can pick their style, whether they speak very slow or very fast. You can even search the type, and I think it's a great way to start your day, kind of checking in with yourself and waking up and saying, I'm feeling a little anxious today. I think I need a calming meditation. Search on YouTube for a calming meditation. You'll find tons. or I'm feeling a little unmotivated and I need to get some projects done, find a motivation meditation. It's very simple. And don't give up on the first one either. I know there were a few that the voice didn't resonate with me, or what they were saying I really couldn't process and really get into it. So try several different ones and see what you like and kind of go from there. And I recommend starting 5 to 10 minutes a day, ideally 15 to 20 minutes, and starting at least 5 days a week. Again, ideally 7 days a week to make it a habit. You might find that you really enjoy it like I did and want to do it all the time because you like the way you feel. Most of our bodies aren't used to being in that parasympathetic rest and restore kind of feeling. We're used to being in the sympathetic, which is fight or flight. And when we get into that feeling, all of a sudden we say, oh, this is the way we're supposed to feel. And right now I know there's stress for everyone, whether it's having a loved one that's ill, or changing your job, or having to have children at home, homeschooling them. There's just so many things going on. Not being able to get toilet paper, for goodness sakes. There's a lot of stuff that is causing anxiety for everyone. So I just want to put it out there that this is a very simple thing you can do, and you can do it every day, and it's free. And I highly recommend trying it. So, a lot of people have asked me to do videos on this type of stuff right now, especially, and I'm having to change the way I do my work since I can't see people one-on-one in person. So I can continue to do it virtually, and I'm here for you. But I also would love to do some more videos and help in any way that I can. So if you want to comment below on anything you want to know more about in the wellness field, in mindfulness techniques, in stress reducing techniques, how to structure your day better, have a better morning routine, have a better sleep hygiene routine, anything like that. There's so many things that we can talk about. So I would love to share any knowledge that I have on these subjects with you and give you ideas on how to implement them in your life right now. And hopefully, my hope is that if we can start to implement them now, that when life returns to whatever it's going to return to, that we will incorporate these things in our everyday lives from now on. And so that's all I want to talk about today. I am sending you tons of calming, healing, peaceful energy, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.